There are not many aquatic Digimon who perform well underwater and on land like Shellmon, but as he evolves, he takes in data from various deep water creatures, ending up as a magnificent sea dragon inspired by Japanese water gods. Sangamon is a mollusk Digimon who lives in the shallow waters of the net ocean. His gentle and cheerful disposition allows him to interact with many other species. He has been seen sleeping on Shelmon's back, with Ganimon trimming the overgrown coral on his head. Sangamon has the data attribute and belongs to the Deep Savers field. When attacked by an enemy, he escapes by scattering a tear-inducing, poisonous mist called Refuge Mist from his coral, but if he cannot escape, he will fight back with coral pressure, which shoots high water pressure from the tips of his arms. Sangamon evolves into Shellmon, a hermit crab-like Digimon that lives in the shallow seabed of the net ocean. He looks like a turtle that lives inside a shell, but in reality he has a soft body like a mollusk. As he grows, his body gets bigger and bigger, and he changes habitat each time until he becomes the size of a small mountain. He also has a habit of living in anything that he can fit his body into. He has a low intelligence and a belligerent personality, so Digimon who cross his path need to be careful. Shellmon has the data attribute and belongs to the Deep Savers field. His special attack is Hydro Pressure, which fires liquid at high pressure. Other attacks include Drill Shell and Spin Shelter. Mori Shellmon is a member of the Shellmon family that lives in deep forest swamps. His body color and habitat differ from Shellmon's, and it is thought that he changed his body color to suit the place where he lives. Mori means forest in Japanese. He usually stays inside his hard shell, but like the belligerent Shellmon, he has an aggressive personality, and as he's large and strong, it is not a good idea to approach Mori Shellmon's territory and make him angry. Mori Shellmon has the data attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits field. His special attacks are Pile Shell, where he tucks his arms and legs inside his hard shell and charges forward while spinning, and Mind Fog, where he spews a thick mist from his mouth that creates illusions. Other attacks include Camouflage Tackle and Return to Nature. Shellmon evolves into Marine Balmon, a mollusk data attribute Digimon whose entire body is covered in a mucus-like veil. He's often seen living in symbiosis with other soft-bodied Digimon such as Shellmon and Sangamon. He has a strong sense of territory and is merciless towards any intruder that enters his territory, but he also has a strong sense of kinship and will protect his symbiotic Digimon. The mucus that covers his entire body is slippery and reduces friction to the utmost limits. The mucus makes it easy to slip through all punches and slashes, giving him a high level of defensive power despite his soft body surface. In exchange, his movements are very sluggish, so he burrows into the sand under the sea and camouflages himself by sticking out only the tentacles that grow from the device on his back. When an enemy enters his territory, he drags them into the sand with tentacles that extend from the seabed and preys on them, so when Digimon see these tentacles, a surprise attack might be coming from Marine Bullmon. The bull in Marine Bullmon's name is based on the literal translation of the Japanese word umyushi, which means a sea slug. His appearance is also inspired by the Hypsilodoris bullocky, a species of nudibranch mollusks that shed their shells after their larval stage. To make up for the lack of protection from not having a shell, these creatures are usually highly poisonous. Marine Bullmon's special attacks are Hydro Demolisher, which fires a high-pressure water current from his mouth, and Toxic Spread, which sprays vicious venom from a tubular organ hidden in his arms. Marine Balmon evolves into Ryugumon, a beautiful Digimon that lives in the Ryshogu Palace, an area of the sea in the eastern digital world. A faint light always emanates from his translucent body, captivating all those who see it. Not only is he beautiful in appearance, he also has extremely high fighting abilities. He is worshipped as the lord and guardian deity of the Ryshogu Palace, and the peace of this area, also known as a paradise for Digimon that live in the water, is brought about by Ryugumon. He has a high intelligence and a gentle personality and does not like conflict, but he will use his mysterious powers to the fullest against those who harm the Ryshogu Palace. He has the ability to absorb energy from the folds on his tail or share it with others, and is also responsible for purifying the Ryshogu Palace back to its normal state. Ryugumon's name is based on Ryujin and his dragon palace Ryugu. Ryujin is a sea god in Japanese mythology who has the ability to transform into a human shape. Ryujin lives in Ryukujo, his palace under the sea, built out of red and white coral, from where he controls the tides with magical tide jewels. Ryugumon's special attacks are Nirai Shikaisho, or Ceremonial Four Seas Summon, which raises only the water pressure around the enemy and crushes them, and Wadatsumi no Harae, or Purge of Wadatsumi, which fires a laser from his forehead. In Japanese mythology, Nirai is the land of the gods, the place from which all life originates. Wadatsumi is a legendary Japanese dragon and water deity, believed to be another name for the god Ryujin. Which one of these Digimon is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. If you want to support me, you can do so on Patreon or the Buy Me Coffee website, the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for more Digimon videos. P.S. Make sure to follow my community page on YouTube, as I also post updates about upcoming videos there.